India, Pakistan agreed to stop all cross-border firing along line of control. New Delhi, India and Pakistan have agreed to strictly observe all agreements on ceasefire along the line of control, LoC, and other sectors, according to a joint statement today. The decision on ceasefire, effective since Wednesday midnight, was taken at a meeting between the Director Generals of Military Operations, DGMOs, of India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan signed a ceasefire agreement in 2003, but it has hardly been followed in letter and spirit over past several years, with more violations than observance of the pact. The Director Generals of Military Operations or DGMOs held discussions over the established mechanism of hotline contact and reviewed the situation along the line of control and all other sectors in a free, frank and cordial atmosphere. In the interest of achieving mutually beneficial and sustainable peace along the borders, the two DGMOs agreed to address each other's core issues and concerns which have propensity to disturb peace and lead to violence, the joint statement said. Both sides agreed for strict observance of all agreements, understandings and cease-firing along the line of control and all other sectors with effect from midnight of February 24/25, the statement added. They also reiterated that existing mechanisms of hotline contact and border flag meetings will be utilized to resolve any unforeseen situation or misunderstanding, it further stated. Last week, the armies of India and China, which have been engaged in a border standoff in eastern Ladakh, concluded withdrawal of troops and weapons from north and south banks of Pangong Lake in the high-altitude region. However, issues still remain. In the talks held between the Indian and Chinese armies on Saturday, which continued till the early hours of Sunday, India is learned to have insisted on a faster disengagement process in areas like Hot Springs, Gogra and Ipsam to bring down tension in the region. The disengagement of armies of India and China from north and south banks of Pangong Lake is a very good end result and a win-win situation for both the sides, Army Chief General Naravane said on Wednesday, but stressed that there is a long way to go and the next steps towards it are de-escalation and the induction of troops. He also said there were no signs of an overt collusion between China and Pakistan during the Ladakh standoff, but India caters to a long-term strategy for not a two, but a two-and-a-half front war. With a half front, he was referring to the internal security.